Zach, we're going, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real excited to have you on, my
I'm
man.
very excited to be here.
Yeah, I've talked to you like a good amount of times, but
Mm-hmm.
really our main talks were passing by
Yep.
each other on
Like,
the
what's
way to
up,
class.
Cole?
It was every single time. I dab you up, and then
Yep.
Nick would just look at me and be like, "You guys like even like talk?" I'm like, "Nope." I'm like,
Nah, not really.
But that's my dog.
I
Like,
know. That's what I was saying.
It was a pleasant moment in my day, no
Yep.
cap. But
It made my moment.
were you coming back from class when you do that? Is that what was
Yeah.
going
You'd
on?
be heading to. I'd be coming back.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I'd
yeah,
like
yeah.
dap you up, go sit in my house, and just like watch TV for 5 hours. That's why I fucking had to go to track
What do you
practice.
watch? You a TV guy?
You know, I started watching The Flash actually.
Really?
Fire show.
I used to fucking dig The Flash.
Oh
I
my
probably
God.
watched like 3 seasons of it.
Yeah.
And then I had I had a problem because what would happen is like I watched it early, so I watched it when the first season came out,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd have to wait for the next season.
Yeah.
And in the time you're waiting, you kind of just
You lose
the
interest.
love a little. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'd sit there and plus I'd think like, I know what's gonna happen this season.
I know.
There's gonna be a speed he needs to get to.
Yep.
He's never been there, and then he's just gonna get there.
He's like, oh, someo's in trouble. There's
Yeah.
always someone in trouble.
There's
too. You say
someone's in trouble. Cisco fucking is.
Cisco, bro. Oh my God, the guy's a bloke.
Do you like Cisco?
You know, I think me and Cisco would be friends in real life.
That's how I
I'd be
feel.
great friends with Cisco.
I don't know how close I'd be with the other nerds, but like Cisco would be a funny dude.
Yeah,
to
Barry
have
just
around.
seems like a fucking like sweatbag nerd guy. Like I don't want to be friends with that dude. I'd go and like talk to him. He'd be trying to like be all philosophical. I'd be like, bro, shut the hell up.
To be fair, you're kind of like the Flash
Really?
if you think about it.
I don't think that's really.
Because you run. So, then that's the end of the
I
comparison.
think most people run, but you know.
Nah,
like,
you run though. Like you run. So do you do like tracks? So that's like
Yeah.
shorter distance, or do you do like?
I do like long sprints, which is the shorter one. Like there'll be like fucking distance kids that's running like fucking 20 laps around the entire track.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
most I usually do is like 1 lap.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you like not endurance, but you're all speed though?
Yeah.
So
I'm,
you're
like,
D1.
Yeah. It's a
So
fucking
you
tough
must be
left to
really
win.
fast.
I'd like to think so.
You're
I consider myself.
You're too
you know,
modest.
what was it last week? Or no, it was 2 weeks ago. I ran like the second best all time hurdle time for
Wow,
this place.
really?
Yeah, I'm like 0.34 off of the school record right now.
It's crazy because in that world, 0.34
It's a lot.
is a big difference.
It is.
Like,
It's
because you
crazy.
probably felt like that was perfect. Like when
Yeah.
you finished,
Yep.
and then you're like that was 0.34 off. Which like it sounds like to me, I'm like 0.34. I'm like, yo, let's try one more
Like half
time.
a second. Like
But no, half a second's a
a
ton.
lot.
That's a lot in that world. So
like there was actually I ran
interesting.
against a kid that ran the school record that was in my heat, and you could literally see the difference from where I was to where he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
you're like, wow, like that's like that feel like that'd be so hard to like attain within like a week. You need
Yeah.
that's like another like year of training.
I know.
But you're a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
So you got time, dude.
I got a ways
I
to go.
didn't know you were a sophomore until like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
I just assumed you were my age or older because I'm like,
No,
dude,
everyone thinks I'm 21.
You
like,
look-
if I
yeah.
ever go to a bar or anything, they're just like, okay.
you probably don't even need an ID.
Nah.
You can just walk in, dude.
I know. I'm just like, what's up?
How long have you felt like you looked like that? Like, did you like hit college and then like hit like a growth spurt and everything, or were you always just looking older?
I say end of senior year, high
Yeah,
school.
you just started like
I was just like,
you were just old.
what's up? That's when I started
You're
growing
like a
facial hair
dad.
too, and so like it
Really?
was just there.
Yeah,
And
so
I
you're
was
like,
just like-
you look old, dude.
I look like an old man right now.
Hey, good for you though.
That's what I'm
Good for
saying.
you. I
it's
mean,
kind of
like
convenient.
at least at this age, like it's nice to look older than you are.
what
When
I'm
you're
saying.
60, you probably want to look younger than you are.
Mhm.
But at this age, dude, it's good to look. A
I
little,
feel like once you hit 21, you want to look younger, but before you hit 21, you want to be seen as older, just so that like have the perks of being 21.
yeah. That's because being 21, like, what do you think about that? So so we have to be 21 to go buy some alcohol, right?
Uh-huh.
You got to be 18 to vote.
Mhm.
Is something about that wrong?
I don't know. See, like at one point, like we're not like fully adults yet. We don't
Yeah.
really understand the full concept of politics and like what's really going on in our world. But the other point, like they want to like sustain our brain activity. Like the reason you can't drink like before 21, or you're not supposed to, is because like you're not fully developed yet, and it stunts your growth while you drink. And so like I mean I think your brain activity stops growing around the age of 25. It's younger for females, I think. But I mean like I see the point of it, but like how am I not gonna be able to buy a drink and then vote for the like future of this country?
Yeah. Like I feel like because that's the thing. Like I kind of get what you're saying. It's like they're both valid
Yeah.
and invalid in their own ways, but it's also like why aren't they the same? Like they should at least be the same. Whether it's 21 or 18, I don't care. They should be the same.
Yeah, I think the voting age should be higher. I think it should be 21.
I think that too.
Yeah,
I kind of the more I think.
Exactly.
That. Like think of how different you were.
Yeah, like we first started voting like as we were getting introduced to more adult stuff. Like we just started moving into college, all that. We started getting our own responsibilities, but we hadn't actually had that yet.
Yeah.
So we don't really know like what to do with that kind of information. Like we don't really know how to process who to vote for until like we actually are like adults and like understand what we're voting for.
Yeah, you're like living in the world that you're voting for.
Like
before
like,
you're kind of like, it's like a different world.
Like, exactly. So 18-year-old could like vote for like someone who wants to impose higher taxes, and then like all of a sudden you're 21, you have to pay those taxes.
And you're like,
fuck.
Damn, that was my bad. That was my bad.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Like I feel like you're right. Like but then I remember when I was younger, I was like, maybe they should let younger people vote, because I feel like. The problem is because they try to tell everybody to vote. All like if you can vote, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote, which is great. Like that's one way to do it. But if you're gonna let 18-year-olds vote, maybe don't tell everybody, because then there's gonna be some shitheads at 18 that don't know what's going on that just go vote.
Dude, honestly,
you might be better off leaving them alone.
At that point, I would just like check her in a fucking box.
Yeah.
I'd be like.
I swear to God, I voted in the last election. Did you vote yet? Have you voted yet?
No.
Not for president?
No, I didn't even register yet.
Yeah, I pre-registered at 16.
Really?
It was like an assignment in my class.
Oh.
So they really
I think one of my classes was pushing that. But like, it wasn't like mandatory.
I think I got extra credit because I'm a good student. I'm a good student. Very studious.
I just such a genius.
This guy. I wanted those extra credit points to pre-register. Plus, I didn't want to have to do it later. And like he was like giving us the steps, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And then, but I went to vote, and I was just like, I felt so unfulfilled. I was like, because in Massachusetts, dude, like really, and I hate to be this guy. It don't really matter who you vote for. We're
gonna be like one side regardless. We've been one side like the entire history of our voting career.
Like we know what's going on.
Yeah.
We know where this is headed. Like we knew Biden was gonna be our guy here. So why do I have to be there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they were pressing it so hard. Like if you didn't vote, they get pissed at you.
People get real mad.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, why am I gonna vote? Like it's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, they're like it's like your like civic duty or whatever to go vote. Like we have people go to war so that you have the ability. I'm like, yeah. I would if my vote mattered. I'd go, sure. And like even like because even the grand total, there's millions of votes.
I know.
Even that one vote that I threw in there probably ain't gonna jack up the numbers too much.
Yeah.
It won't go down either. So I don't know. I don't know how much I'm really looking forward to the next. I legitimately may have casted my last ballot.
If I ever moved,
ballsy to say, but I might.
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, like if enough people have the mindset of it's like, oh, it's gonna happen regardless, I can see how that affected.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, so many people vote regardless. Like it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Like, not many people even think
honestly,
about it.
I'm cool with them pushing me to do it. I'm still not, but I'm cool with them pushing because then it'll make it so that it's okay that I don't. It's like because enough people will listen and go do it. Yeah. No, I totally will vote and then just never go. Like
exactly.
Wasting my. It's just a day out of work though.
I know.
That's mint.
It is mint.
So where did you live before you came to UMass Lowell?
I was in Tewksbury.
Tewksbury. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you did track there as well?
Yeah.
All right. So
and, it was a small school, so it wasn't very talented.
And then you had a D1 athlete.
Yeah.
just your
and then
fucking
my coach
dusting
treated
kids.
me like fucking glass. He was like, "You are the future of this school." I was like, "Bro, I'm fucking running track." Like the most I get is a fucking Coke sponsorship. Like,
yeah, right.
What do you want from me?
You're like the prodigal son there. Hey, sometimes it'd be like that. Like, being a D1 athlete, like I got a bunch of my family, not me, but I got a bunch of my family. Low key,
you're a D1 kid.
I appreciate that. Like D1 athletes in the family, and like it's hard. Like it's a lot of work. Like even like not low level, but like my cousins, like they're nasty D1 athletes, but it's not like they're like the highest recruited kid in the world. So, but they still have to work like 2 times as hard as that other kid that's like naturally gifted with all these like athletic ability. Like I know my cousin does golf at UR. He's gonna go to do golf at URI next fall, and he's at the golf course for like 10 hours every day.
Oh, that's like fucked.
Like come on,
like even I work out maybe like 3 hours a day max.
But
like,
still,
that's messed up.
That's still like for 3 hours of like, it's a lot of work to do.
It's
like,
so tiring too.
That's the thing, cardio stuff.
When I came from high school to college, it was such a different like training program that I just got burnt out. Like I would get like 10 hours of sleep and still feel exhausted.
Yeah. So what do you do? Like what's the weekly schedule for you guys? Like running wise?
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have like 3:45 practice. It's usually like a hard workout, like fast sprinting or like a lot of sprinting. It's either endurance or speed. And then after that, we lift for an hour. And we usually get back like around 6:15, 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
And then Tuesday, Thursday, I don't do it just because I have an 8 a.m. and they told you not to mess with your classes, just to go to them, then we can practice later. But for the people doing morning classes, you wake up at 5:30, get on a bus at like 6, go to Milford, New Hampshire, to this fucking dome, and then you just do like a workout that we could probably do like indoors regardless. Like we probably do in fucking
to do a workout that you could do anywhere. To do a workout you could do in the crib.
No, but like some of them they give to us, like we do need that space. But like
still,
it's like half and half. Like sometimes like you really don't need to be waking up at 5:30.
5:30 in the morning.
After spending your entire day the other day devoting it to this sport. Like
yeah.
It's like it gets to be a lot, but like if you manage your time well, it's kind of worth it.
So how about classes? Like how like first of all, what major are you?
I'm criminal justice. Same as Kevin.
Oh yeah. I actually think I knew that. But yeah, so you take like a lot of the CJ classes, and so what times are like 8:00 in the morning? You got some classes?
I stacked up my Tuesday, Thursdays this semester just so I'd have like Monday, Wednesday, Friday pretty much free.
Okay.
Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm only in class 12 to 12:50, and that's it.
Oh,
it's lit.
That's cool.
But Tuesday, Thursday, it's 8 a.m. to 1:45, which is like it's not as bad as
8 a.m. to 1:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as some other ones. Like my fucking roommate is an engineer. I have no clue how he does it.
Really? The engineering people, dude. Do you know how much fucking work that is?
Yeah. Plus he's on the track team too.
How do you do both?
I have no clue.
That's crazy.
Like there's like nuclear engineers, like bio majors on the track team, and I'm just like, bro, I really make it by criminal justice.
Yeah.
Like this shit is so easy. I can't even do it.
But yeah, I can imagine. Like I take business and like it's real easy, and I hang out with a bunch of nurses and it's like real hard. Yeah. And they're like always like so stressed out and they got all this shit to do and like they work and they like got all this. That's boring. Like I but I mean I'm skating like doing like my business stuff. Like it's not like I'm like stressing or anything. Yeah. But I just can't imagine like even like kids like you got other obligation that's like takes up more time than school does. I bet like. It's just so much to like take on at the same time. I can't really imagine it. But otherwise, you got other interests too. You're not just 2-dimensional. You're not just school.
No,
you
also a lot of stuff.
You love to hunt.
Everything.
Hunt
you name it, I do it.
I want you to hunt and bring me some food one day.
I will. I brought Dan some duck.
Yeah.
It was gas.
Wow.
I think the season might still be open for like another week or two. Goose season's still open. I bring you some goose. It's not the best meat, but like, try it.
I'd still try it. I'd try anything, dude.
If you smell it, it'll kind of freak you out, but then you taste it and it's like, okay,
I'll just do this.
Exactly.
I'll just do that. But yeah, so you love to hunt. So how'd that start?
It was weird. I found out on my own like what it was. Like I was watching YouTube one day when I was like fucking like 8 or 10, and I was like, this came up on my recommended, and I was like, guy's shooting animals. This is sick.
This is so cool.
Other people be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's like your thoughts? What would you say to someone that comes up to you and is like, "You're murdering animals"? What's your response?
My classic statement is, "Are you a vegan?" And if they say no, then like, what's the difference between me doing it myself and you buying a steak at the store? You're still encouraging the murdering of animals, and if anything, I'm giving them more of a chance than just growing them up in a pen and chopping their heads off.
Yeah, you are giving them a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you fast enough? Like, can you get away from
like,
these shots?
I'm just sitting up in a tree. Like, if they see me, they see me. Like,
do you sit up in a tree?
Yeah,
that's kind of dope.
I have this weird system where it's like this is the tree. I have a little platform, and then I'm standing up on top of this platform, connected by a rope. So I'm literally leaning off of this tree with a platform on me.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
like you're tethered to this pole, and it's like you're just like leaning on it with a rope. Like you know how like
Yeah.
people doing carpentry up in like
Yeah,
the
and they
air
like
do
get,
that.
yeah, just to like
Yeah.
they like
Same
get
concept.
some really.
Yeah.
You're like hanging like that, just
Yeah.
ready to shoot.
I'm sitting up there with a bow, and then
A bow.
yeah, the reason why I have that system is like, so you face the tree when you're tethered to it.
Yes.
And then like say if there's a deer on the opposite side of the tree, this rope lets you swing all the way around the tree so you can shoot at every angle around. Whereas like the classic ones, like it's set up against it and you're sitting facing like away from the tree.
So something's
And you
like,
can only see like 180.
okay, all right. So I like that. I like the way you're thinking about this. Dude.
Exactly.
I mean, like you definitely are like. So do you go with like your like parents or anything, or do you go with like
No.
any like
See,
friends, or do you just hunt?
Yeah, the weird part was my dad used to hunt, but he never got me into it. I found out on my own.
Okay.
And then I was like, Dad, I want to go hunting. He was like, oh, I used to do that. And I was like,
Instinct.
huh?
That's genetic instinct.
I was like,
right
take
there.
me. You know,
Take
he's
me.
from Maine. I got the Maine blood in me.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Yeah.
Dude. That's
No,
gotta
but
be
I
it.
go with one of my friends. His name's Jeremy. I go with him a lot. And then, like, there's a lot of people, like, getting into it. And so, like, I'm kind of teaching them the ropes. Like, Jeremy, like, taught me my first year. And then, like, I'm passing that down to the people who are joining after me. It's like, oh, it's like a family tree over
It's
here.
a family tree of hunting animals.
Exactly. We're murderous scumbags.
Yeah, no, it sounds dope though.
No,
Like, I
it's
know,
just
like
wicked
I
fun.
saw you strapping up the kayak one
Yeah.
day, and I was like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "About to go hunt some ducks." And I was like, and you were like so happy.
I was
like,
lit about
I was
it.
like, "All right, bro."
I was like, go duck hunting, baby.
yeah, to each his own, I guess. Like I don't know. Like me, I'm not really much of like the outdoorsman really.
Yeah.
And I'm not a man's man,
Yeah.
as you'd say, you know, like as like one would say, like
Nah, like
you can also
There's-
say that you fix things, like you're very like handy
Yeah.
around the house. You're
nah,
like,
but there's like
you're a
different
man.
stuff to do. Like you
I
don't need
guess.
to be like that. Like whatever makes you happy. You don't force yourself to do something that's not gonna make you happy.
Yeah, but I should be a little more of a guy. I gotta stop being dainty.
Hey.
You see my
That's-
hands?
That's fine.
You see my hands? You see that?
You're
You see
gonna have
that?
some soft hands.
Smooth.
Wow.
That's a smooth, soft hand.
I tell you
There's
what,
no,
you probably
no
get some
grit.
woman with those.
What'd you say?
Those women hold your hands. Oh my god, instant close off. Like they just explode, tear right off. Oh my god, I wish I was you.
Get some women with those hands, bro. That's one thing, I guess. Probably not, but I
I know,
guess.
I'm telling you,
Pull out them supple hands.
they don't say anything about it. But if you have soft hands, all they want to do is hold your fucking hand.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to hold something that's soft?
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what my
hand.
ex like used to make me like put on lotion. She wanted me to have soft hands. I was like, dude, I play guitar. I fucking like hunt.
You
My
play
hands,
guitar,
I
too?
do.
Here we go. It's okay. The man
My hands
of
are gonna be
endless
callous
interests.
regardless.
So you play guitar. How'd that start?
When was it? I think I watched a video of some dude playing Crazy Train. I was like, I want to do that.
Crazy.
So I bought
So
a
can you
fucking-
do that?
Yeah.
Holy fucking dude.
It's not that hard. Like
No, it is. It is though.
It's like I don't know. Once you have the basic understanding of playing, it's like semi easy. It's not like too bad.
You might be the most interesting man in the world. What else you got? What's up, Gandhi? What else do you got? What else do you do? Anything else? Because like that's a lot.
Well,
You're
I'm like
shocking me.
I do all the redneck shit. Like I hunt, I fish, I play guitar.
I do all the redneck. the Maine blood, dude. That's
What
Maine
else do I
blood.
do? I do all the hiking shit, all that.
Yeah, you play
Anything
video
that involves
games?
Outdoors. Oh yeah. I built a PC in the summer. Actually, it was like 20.
You're a fucking fool. You're a fool, dude. Get out of my face. Oh man, I do. Yo, where do you find the time?
I don't know. In the summer, I have nothing to do, so I'm just like, give me this. I built my own bed frame too, actually. Add that to your list, right down.
Dude, what do you not do? That's probably the better question. What do you wish you did? Anything?
I mean, anything I wish I did, I usually just do. But
That is a beautifully motivating sentence.
That's what I'm saying.
Sentence right
if
there.
you want to do it, just do it.
Is there anything you
It
wish
may
you
be
do?
corny,
Anything
but-
I wish I do, so.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like if you want to do it, just do it.
So
And
that's
if you don't
kinda-
like it, then don't do it.
That's so would you say you're a happy person like overall?
Oh, yeah.
Like you strike I mean obviously like to the outside you're extremely happy.
Mm.
But like I feel like a lot of people don't do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And that kind of fucks with them.
Yeah.
Like at least I can say personally I do what I want to do. I just don't want to do much. So it's like it's not like I'm getting this urge.
I
and
have
I'm
to
not
have like a day
holding
where I just
myself
lay down
back.
and do nothing.
Yeah, like, but see, like for you, that's a day. For me, that's all week. Like, my classes start this semester.
I'm jealous.
Friday is off, first of all. Classes start at 2 p.m.
Wow.
Every day. Your boy's sleeping in. I have never been more refreshed.
I would love to have that.
I have never been more refreshed in my life. And I thought at first, I was like, maybe I should make it a little earlier just so I'm not wasting my day sleeping in. And I always thought that. I kept thinking that, not because I sleep really late. Like, I fall asleep at like 5 in the morning. I have like troubles falling asleep. I don't know why. Like, my clock's just backwards. And so, like, nocturnal. So I was waking up late though. Like this week, it was first week of classes, whatever.
Yeah.
Wake up late, and I have an hour of like, I didn't even set an alarm. I just wake up.
That's the shit.
And then I have an hour to just chill, like just play Xbox, really get ready for my day. I can get some assignments done even in that hour, naturally waking up. And then go to class, and I'm so energized. I'm so fucking refreshed. And I thought it might have been a mistake putting them that late. I might never work in the morning. I might have to find a job that works me at night, because it's just I actually have energy. Like, I don't even know if, like, maybe I'm explaining a concept that everybody understands, and just me having a fuck sleep schedule just has left me in the dark.
I mean, like, that's
years.
why it's called a sleep schedule. You sleep at sometimes, you're awake during these times, and you go to bed.
Yeah, like, it's just the way I am built.
It's no different from me going to bed at 10, waking up at 6. It's just a different time frame.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like, me falling asleep at 5 a.m., like, that would probably, like, kill you. But, like, and if I fell asleep at 10 p.m., there would be a legitimate issue. I haven't fallen asleep before 12 in, like, I don't even know, bro. It's been like years.
See, the latest I stayed out, I think ever actually was like 4 in the morning.
Really?
It was New Year's.
Dude, you never pulled an all-nighter?
Actually, I've done that, but like, that doesn't count.
Accidentally.
I'm just like sitting up with like my friends when I was 12 playing Xbox.
But
I've never like done.
You got an
like,
Xbox?
I had
a
360
PC now. I
had a 360, then I got a PS4, and then I built this PC.
Okay.
And I dropped way too much money into this thing. So
how much you drop?
$2,500.
Oh.
I tell you what, I just like balled out in this thing, so I never have to touch it again.
So worth it.
I know. It's actually so fun, and so many people on my track team have like a bunch of the games and Discord and all that shit, and so I play with all of them.
What do you play?
Like everything.
Are you good? I'd be very upset if you're good.
I'd like to.
You're good.
I like to say I'm good.
Wow. I could tell from the way you just turned your head. You're terrible. Because I asked you if you're fat. Like, I like to think I'm fat. You're fat. D1 track.
I'm a humble man. I don't know what
I like to think Get out of there. You know, the one thing that I actually know you're really good at. You want to hit me with some humble shit. So this question, I knew as soon as you turned your head. Come on.
You fucking
You're
bitch.
nasty.
Oh,
You're nasty.
bitch.
That's terrible.
Nah,
wow.
like, I was really good on PS4, and then I switched to PC, and I'm like, all right, like, the PC people are different.
Yeah, you also got to get used to it a little bit, and like, you got to think like you've been playing on a controller for what, 10 years.
I started getting really good at it though. Like, you know what, Rainbow Six Siege?
Oh yeah,
I played that for a little bit on PC, and I was ass. And then like a month later, I started playing ranked with my friend. Okay. And now I was just getting like aces and just like fucking killing everyone. I moved up to like diamond.
Yeah, and you're really good.
I would drop clips. I'd be like, get the fuck off me.
Never had an ace in my life. I've never swiped the floor with anybody in my life. Well, I'm so bad. For a kid that's played my whole life, I'm probably the worst based off the amount of time I've played ratio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's kids that are really bad, but they don't play.
Those kids are bad.
But I've been playing since I was like a baby. Like, since I was really little. I've been playing since I think I played my first Call of Duty was like Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare.
That was it. The first one or two?
First one.
That one was the shit.
It was the shit. Campaign? Mad long ago. I did play. I played all these campaigns.
Has so much nostalgia for me.
There's so many. I love those games. I love them all. And for someone that's played that much, like, I'm fucking awful. Like, I'm so bad that I literally stopped using guns in Call of Duty. I just whip out the knife and just try to get clips. Like, that's all I'm doing. I'm just going because if. You can rip off 4 in a row with the knife sometimes, and you're like, I got this clip.
I'm that guy.
But then you look at the scoreboard, you're 4 for 16. You're like,
shit.
Those are my first
Your
4
teammates
kills.
are just pooping on you.
Oh, they are,
I'm
dude.
like,
I have my teammate. Nothing like Nothing quite like being in like an Xbox or PlayStation party or Discord.
Oh,
and
it's so fun.
talking with the boys, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people out there have made a profession out of that. Like,
I know.
I'm glad that that's a real thing.
It's so fucking
and it's
funny.
like legit too, you know. Like,
I know.
I'm glad that's a real thing.
The one thing I will say is like I can pick up almost any game and be like decent at it right away.
Yeah, like that I definitely.
It was so weird. Like my friends would like introduce me to this new game, and I'd be like expecting to smoke me, and I'd like pick it up and I'd just like beat them at it.
You just hey, apparently you just
just
got
like,
a thing
fuck you.
about you. That's why you saying like once you learn the basics of guitar, like it's
Yeah.
easy. To other people, learning the basics of guitar is not easy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to.
It
learn
took me
these
a
things.
while. Like it took me like a month just to be able to start like playing chords like proficiently.
Are you good? Are you like organize your time? Or do you like make sure like all right, like you get your mind on something like guitar, and you're like, all right, I gotta practice. Like,
I
and you
just
practice
kinda
for a couple hours.
do whatever comes to me? Because like I mean,
You're unique, dude. You know
yeah,
that?
that's what I've been told. I don't know if it's a good thing.
Not a lot of people like you, bro. Not a lot of people like you. There's a lot of people that just don't do anything.
I'm definitely a specimen. Yeah. I'm an anomaly, as some would say.
You're totally an anomaly. Because the thing is, I thought I was like, I do this podcast, right?
Yeah.
This is the only thing really I wanted to do, and then I just did it, And I was like, I'm different for that. Like whatever. Like I'm.
No,
different.
like I learned you did this. I was like, holy shit, that's sick.
Yeah, it's just a cool thing to do. Like
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's mess around. People love because the thing is, people don't realize it, but everybody wants to be on a podcast at some point in their life. Like,
I know you.
is
hit
this
me
your
up,
first
I
time?
was like, huh?
First time being on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's just fun. You know what I mean?
It's just like
cool.
a normal conversation, but it's recorded. Like.
Yeah, it's the best thing in the world. Plus, I get to
know.
look back at it like.
Yeah, and
This
it's
is
fucking hilarious.
This is 53. This is the 53rd episode.
Something like that. I watched a couple of them before I came here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just to kind of gauge what was
Yeah.
going on.
I watched one with Kevin on. I watched one with Mike on it.
Yeah.
So I was
No,
them, and I was
dude,
like, that's
Mike's
funny.
got a ton of love for some reason.
know.
Mike's had so much love. Like I remember like looking at the stats. Like it shows you how long people watch,
Yeah.
average, and that includes people that like people love me out there, but they'll just click and then leave.
Yeah.
Just to like give me the view.
Yeah.
And I
It's understandable.
just as thankful for that as anything else. 'Cause at least
Exactly.
they clicked, whatever. But that including those people, it drags down the numbers.
Uh-huh.
So usually it's like 10 minutes people watch.
Yeah.
But in that video it was like 16. It's like the highest by like a large margin. And then
Damn.
ours is gonna smoke that.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get like 30.
Yeah, obviously. People are minimum
Might as
watching
well.
30 minutes.
People are seeing us like, I want to watch these two retards talk this time. As you can tell, I'm not politically correct.
Yeah, but you're cool with that. That's the thing. I always like to. I should have probably talked to you about this before. I'll put anything up on the internet, and I don't care.
No, like I say stupid shit, but like in reality, I'm like, I don't disagree with many people, and I don't like give people hard times. Like I have no hate for anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I just fuck around because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like I'll
dude.
call like some random person a bad name, and then be like, oh. And then, like, they'll kind of take offense to it. I'm like, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
But-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't cancel me, please.
Such a sweetheart, dude. Don't cancel me.
Give him a little kiss.
What?
and
How
make up.
like? Give him a little kiss. How like famous do you have to be to get canceled? Like I know, like personally, like it's impossible. For
I
me-
don't know.
for
I've
me to
had
get
some of my
canceled 'cause there's nothing
friends
to be.
from, like some of my track friends that went to high school, like some stupid-ass people. Like, they'll, like, tell me stories about how, like, they've been threatened to, like, get some, like, bad video of them saying some stupid shit sent to, like,
Really?
our college dean. And, like, I just think that's so fucking stupid because, I mean, the whole point of life is growing and maturing. And if you're just going to do some fuck shit like that, like,
Yeah, like
I'm a way different person than I was, like, 3 years ago.
even dude, I swear to God, I'm a different person than I was like 2 months ago.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. I
Like
know.
every month, like obviously, like emotions and like my morals are pretty much just like the same as they always have been. But like, I like some things you just get smarter. You
Exactly.
just learn like maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should say that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you just kind of get better with
I
stuff
know, like, you
that.
learn how to, like, operate socially. Like,
Yeah.
what's, like,
Yeah, like
what's, like, acceptable, what's
even
not.
doing something like this, like I get to talk to people like basically like not for a living because I don't make any money because I'm broke, but like I get to talk to people like for fun, and
Yeah.
it's like I've learned so much just from
Exactly.
sitting. I can talk to anybody now.
I
I
know.
really do feel like I could sit down. You could put like literally someone opposite of me right there.
Yeah.
Shy, like don't want to say anything, and I could have a full blown 2
Yeah.
hour podcast. With them.
One-on-one, like, is so much easier to talk to people.
Oh my God.
If you're in a group, especially, like, a group of friends, like, yeah, you'll, like, talk to everyone. You obviously know all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there was this time I went to a party, like, 2 months ago. I knew one person there. The room was just packed, and I was just like, Nah, not today.
Like, where's like the connection there?
That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing.
Even at a party like that, like, you're gonna just like have really short, like, meaningless conversations with a bunch of random people you're not really gonna
And they're
know.
not gonna remember.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, you could bump into them and they'll like know your face and they'll be like, "What the fuck's your name again?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck you too."
Yeah, like, my bad. Like, it's just like.
No, I'm horrible at names. Like, I'll
I'm
remember a full conversation, but if like I just met you, I'll be like, "Sorry."
Yeah, I got the worst memory in the world.
Mine's bad.
We did an experiment the other day. I took a class called buyer behavior.
Yeah.
Which is, it's basically like how marketers manipulate you. Which is, it's insane to learn the shit that these people do. It's wild.
Yeah.
And so one of the things was like we learned how like our memory works and like how to properly use that for ads. Lady puts up probably 50 words on our screen, on like the presentation screen. She goes, "I'm gonna give you guys 20 seconds. Remember as many words as you possibly can." How many do you think you'd remember? 20 words on a screen.
20 words, 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. How many do you think you'd remember?
Are they like hard words or simple ones?
Very simple.
7, maybe.
7. Yeah. That's what you think.
Yeah.
Average was 3. I got 3, and one of them I spelt wrong. It was plug. I put plugs, and I was certain it was plugs. Like, I was certain it was an S. And what happens is, like, you just can't remember things like that.
Like,
you
with
filter out a lot of the useless information in your mind.
Exactly. We have like CTE and like concussion testing it's either every year or every 2 years, and they test you, like, they say a bunch of words, like I think it's 5 or 6, and they have you repeat them like 3 times, and they have you like repeat the months of the year in backwards order, and then like say like random numbers, and then once you completely forgot about the fucking words that they said, she's like, "Oh, what were the words?" And I was like,
You're like, please don't think
cat.
I am not concussed, I promise. That's impossible. You're asking me to do the impossible. It's kind of like, I heard, like, when you get stopped by a police officer, sometimes they'll tell you to say the alphabet backwards. Get the fuck out of my face.
I practiced doing that just in case that ever happened.
Rip it. Do it right now.
No.
Hey.
I know ZYXW, that's it.
Come on, dude, I got the light on you right now. Cops wondering.
I do it in like pairs of 3.
Buddy, you're slurring your words here. You gotta say the alphabet backwards.
It's ZYXW V U
he's drunk.
T
Okay.
R. No, SR.
No. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. It is. You're drunk.
SR. I am drunk.
Are you drunk on the shift?
Turn the light to me, dude. I'd be like, no, like, wrong. You know, I'm wrong. I'd be the worst cop in the world.
I slap the handcuffs on him.
I'm so unintimidating. Like, it's just like I have no intimidation.
Dude, I have no clue how I'm gonna like confront people when I'm a fucking officer.
So you want to be a police officer?
Yeah, I want to be a canine officer. I want to ride around with a dog in the back of the car.
So the dog does the intimidation. You don't gotta do nothing. You can just.
I'm gonna put like one of those umbrella hats on my dog, so when he's running to like bite the fuck out of someone, his umbrella's spinning. And they just look back and they have no clue what to think. They're absolutely flabbergasted.
Like a nice, like, or like one of those like pinwheels. Like
exactly.
Like,
it's just like
that's so funny. I never thought of something like that. Where'd you think of that? You've been you had that in your mind.
I'd be stunned. I knew some guy in the army. Instead of when he was clearing houses, this was in real combat too. This wasn't training. He would like get an assignment to clear a house, and like he would go. They would be like getting stacked up on the store, ready to breach it. They'd blow it open with an IED, and you throw a rubber duck in instead of a flashbang.
That's how you throw them off.
They'd be so confused that they just walk in there and like, it's fucking over.
That's a good point.
Because everyone's looking at the fucking duck. They're like, "Why is there a duck in my room right now?"
Like it's cooked.
I was expecting to go blind.
That's like the most confusing thing ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was. They did like a whole psychological study on it too. It was really weird. Like the human thought process goes in like a group of 3. It's like assess, make a plan, and then act out the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like how they described it was like whoever was inside this building that was getting breached, they would be like expecting like to get like flashbang. They're just like the door blown open and
something like
and then they fucking throw a rubber duck in, and the whole thinking process starts over again.
So
give them like
that's a good point, because now it starts over. Wow.
They're like, what?
That's how comedians work too. That's how it's all just it's like the setup punchline thing. It's like they set your expectations. Like your expectations, it's all laid out in front of you, you know? Like you feel like you got the answer. and then they flip
Just
it
fuck
on
you over.
That's how it works. Like the whole point is like breaking expectations makes people laugh. I
Yeah.
bet you some of those people in there like laughed seeing the rubber duck.
I know.
Even in that intense situation, just because your brain's reaction that it can't handle it is just to laugh.
What people find funny is what they don't expect.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I figured. Unless
So-
it's like offensive, then they get pissed.
Yeah, unless they really.
You can't just punch someone in the face and they'll start laughing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
acceptable.
It's gotta have
That's
like
assault.
some sort of humor. To be like a rubber duck, like dude, I'd lose it. Even if I was in that little like hut, whatever. Like
Dude.
I'm being like legit bombarded by like U.S. military. If I saw a rubber duck pop up in there, dude, I'd lose it.
If I was someone sitting in that house, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, I'm about to get raided, but like fucking outgunned by like millions of dollars, outmanned by like at least double.
Yeah.
Like, you're just sitting there with your little like rusty AK-47. I would just put that thing down, just
And,
like
like,
lay
some
down.
hummus.
I'd be like,
Yeah. Like I'd play dead.
yeah.
How
that's
well do you
exactly
think
what
that
I
would
do.
work playing dead?
I don't know. I've always thought about that though.
Because
That's what I'm saying. Then they're all turned away, and you're just like,
yeah, I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
I would
no,
stop.
I wouldn't.
There's no way. No way I'd take them all out unless. That'd be a great story. Though.
Ugh.
But
That'd be
yeah,
sick.
what was I gonna? I just had something too. Fuck, I was gonna say something too. Damn it! What were we just talking about?
Rubber ducks?
Yeah, actually,
Really?
kinda. But it was a different. I was like, yo, if I was like that military guy, if I was want to do something like unexpected, I'd bring like balls, like speakers,
Yeah.
and I just roll in like some weird music.
Like Fortunate Son.
I'd roll in like some like Push and P or something.
Pushin'
like,
P.
Just like Push and P. Like that's like talk about shaking someone's world
You
right there,
rolling
dude.
like some fucking like Muslim chants.
Yeah,
Who's-
like, like some shit like.
They're just like,
was that
whoa.
racist? Was that racist?
I
just
don't
then?
know.
Who cares? It don't matter. It don't matter. It's the DOD-Cast.
Do
dude.
not send this to my coach.
Don't send this to Coach, dude. Coach ain't getting
She'd
this.
probably find it funny.
Yeah, it's a she. You got a female coach.
Yeah. Our sprints coach is a she. Our head coach is a he.
That's
Like
cool.
a he hurdle coach. Yeah.
Is it different learning from different? I've only had male coaches in my life. Like I've literally only had. Is it
To
different?
be
learning from a
honest,
girl?
it's like usually the same process. It's like, because I mean, there's usually only one way to get better, and that's doing like a certain amount of work and then getting rest and then doing whatever intensity for that work.
Yeah.
So like they pretty much follow the same plan. The only thing that changes is like the amount you do it. Like I heard horror stories from like before I committed here about one of the coaches that isn't here anymore. He would like we do like something called 3x2s, which is like you run a 200 at full speed, you take like a minute, you run another 200, and by the end of that, like you're like gassed.
Yeah.
And I was told that the coach before this one would make them do that 2 times,
Oh my god.
and I was like, bro,
Oh my god.
I would be my intestines would be out of my body if that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. I can imagine, dude. That's terrible.
Oh my god.
So like
Horrible.
basically all the coaches pretty much. So you, literally your job is to get faster.
Yep.
So for someone like me, right? Like I've noticed maybe over time, like some days I'm fast, some days I'm slow.
Uh-huh.
Like sometimes I just feel off, whatever. Or even like one year, I'll be like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I was fast in my junior year. I was
Yeah.
flying, like whatever. You literally, do you feel like you're getting faster?
Honestly, you never actually feel it. It just happens.
You just like are faster.
Like all of a
than
sudden,
you
my
were.
time is like an 8.2 from like a 7.9. I'm just like, oh, you never feel it. You're just like doing what you've been practicing at a higher speed, so I don't even notice. It's just like muscle memory.
It's crazy. Like I was thinking, like, cause it's such a weird thing to improve.
Yeah.
It's not like you're improving like a basketball shot, like a jump shot. Like
Yeah.
I know when I'm hitting more shots. Like I'm very aware. You know, I played hoop, and I was a terrible shooter, so I was very aware when I would have a good day. I knew. But like you know, if you're trying to get faster, even like be stronger.
Yeah.
Like obviously you see the numbers go up when you're pushing weights, so I mean you
Yeah.
can even see that. But like running,
Yeah, it's so weird.
it's a unique thing to train.
Yeah.
You know.
The only
Plus,
things
the only way to do it is to run.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like, the only times you really notice is if there's like, it's not just sprinting. If you're doing something else, like hurdling, when I like finally started getting better, like you could like feel yourself getting more smooth. But that's
Okay.
because you have something like in your way to get over. If you're
Yeah,
just sprinting,
literally.
it's
You have
just,
literal
like,
hurdles.
you're going. I know.
Like, it's literally like
quite
hurdles.
literally hurdles.
Yeah. It's a very legit sport, you know. It's just like you run. Like,
Yeah.
who's the fastest person here?
I know.
Talk about the OG sport. That
Dude,
must have
like
been
middle
one of the
school
first
like
ones.
challenges and shit.
Middle school rules still apply to you.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, he's so fast. Like, you remember back in the day.
Like,
you must have been
race,
dusting kids.
all the bitches are handing you flowers. You're just like, woo! Yeah.
Get back
there's
from,
no bitches. No
get
bitches.
back from recess, and you get like a 6 touchdown, 700-yard performance from recess, like whatever.
Yep.
It's like oh nah, he's fast.
Yeah,
like,
you walk in and you're just like.
I literally remember, I remember saying, like, in, like, elementary school, like, oh, I don't know if I like him, but, like, he's really fast. Like, as, like, for, like, some kid that's, like, a cool friend of mine, whatever.
He's fast.
Like, imagine, like, that's how, and you still live in that world, God, until you're like, yeah, he's whatever, but damn, he can run.
He's kind of quick.
So, were you always fast? Like, is there something
For the most part. I mean, I can't entirely remember, like, my really young years, but, like, in like middle school, I'd be put in positions just because I was fast, or like I'd be told to play a certain way just because I was fast. So I was always like a fast kid, but like I don't really remember it being that way. I just kind of remember doing it.
Yeah. So you're fast. Are you fast because of your gait, like because like how wide your strides
like,
are, or are you like actually just like are you quick like horizontally too? I feel like that's.
I don't know how to be horizontally. I always wanted to play football, and like that would be a good tell.
What did you play?
I did soccer and then 2 seasons of track.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I started playing soccer when I was like 8, and I just never gave it up. I mean, like, during my high school career, I like debated on just quitting and joining the football team because it was like seemed cool.
Yeah, I always kind of wanted to play football too. I definitely got the grit for football. I love getting smoked. I think that's hilarious.
Oh my god, I always tell myself, I was like, damn, I could have been a great wide receiver.
Yeah, I definitely would have been a wideout. I don't got the hands for that. I could have been like a fullback. I could have been like just like someone you give it when you need like 1 yard.
That's
otherwise
I
like
just hockey. Block. Like if I ever played hockey, I'd just be the fucking goon.
I'd definitely be the goon. I got no skill. I was the same because even in basketball, in a sport where there's not a lot of like, like. Guys are like made for like the toughness, I guess. I was kind of that guy, I guess, like a Patrick Beverly, like Draymond Green type player, But yeah, I always felt like if I played like a contact sport, I'd probably run house. No joke. I love contact.
There was one time I used to play lacrosse in like 6th, 7th, and like I have one vivid memory of me just laying out a kid, and I have no clue if it was legal or not. I just got fucking pissed. And he was standing right in front of the goal. I was like, you can't do that. I just fucking destroyed him. I just demolished this kid. Like, I looked down at him, and I actually felt bad.
You can't do that. And then I destroyed him.
I was like, I'm so sorry. And like, we scored the goal afterwards, too, so I felt even worse.
You're
I was
such
just
a
like,
sweetheart. I'm sorry.
I was just like, fuck. No, I just kind of walked away. I said no words to this kid. He didn't even, like, yell at me or anything. He just kind of got up. He was like,
he got absolutely rocked.
Like,
He probably was concussed. He probably had no idea where he was. Dude. No joke. He's probably still walking funny to this day.
He woke up on Pluto. He was like...
Yeah, dude. He had no idea what was going on. So you said when you started playing guitars because you wanted to play the Crazy Train. Yeah. So you can do that.
I can.
Okay, that's cool. So what other music do you like?
I rarely hear music I don't like. I literally like everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Do you ever like make music?
No, like I've kind of thought about it, but I'm like, that's one thing I don't put effort into because like, it's not like a huge interest of mine.
Yeah, you probably can't sing. Can you sing?
I can sing.
You can sing?
I can sing.
What do you mean you can sing? Can you sing?
I can't just play guitar and not sing.
But can you sing? Like, I could sing, but like, can you sing well?
Do I need to do a look away from the camera and the I like to think whole spiel, or
go, dude?
What do you want me to sing?
Sing what song do you sing? Well, sing something.
Ready?
I'm gonna close my eyes so you don't feel like I'm.
You're gonna think of Freddie Mercury right now.
Oh no, dude! Yeah. You're playing some Queen.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
I'm just acapellaing this shit.
This is gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what to expect right now.
Hold on, I need a sip of water. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed.
I don't think this has ever happened on the podcast. This is the first time.
No one's ever sang?
No one's ever sang.
I might get pressure.
I am peer pressuring you ridiculously right now. You're not getting out of here without a couple of bucks. I need something.
Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
Mama, ooh,
that's pretty good.
Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on.
That's not bad, dude.
Matters.
That's not bad at all.
I like to think I'm decent. I don't think I'm like incredible.
No, yeah, you're decent. You're definitely maybe above average.
Maybe.
And you got the balls, dude. It takes balls to say sometimes. No one likes to
The
sing.
best way to live life is not giving a fuck.
Oh wow, that's a great way to put it.
It is.
It's
Like,
a great way to put it.
in high school, like, I cared about what people thought about me, and I just like wasn't entirely happy during that period of time. And like, I finally like I learned how to like dress myself and like fucking like not really even talk to people. Like, that just kind of came, but like I like suddenly got more attractive, and people all of a sudden wanted to talk to me, and I was like, who the fuck are you guys? Like, you weren't here when I was ugly as shit. Like,
You were here when I was ugly. Wow, so you really like had like a glow up. You feel like?
Let's see if I find a picture. We can keep talking while I look for this, but I literally look like a meth head.
Yeah. So you really, I know, I definitely had phases where I was uglier, but I don't know if I ever like really like had like a glow up or anything like that.
Oh, I absolutely did.
But like you definitely like. Well, yeah, you're a handsome guy now, but like I could only imagine what you looked like if you said you looked ugly, bro.
Oh my
I bet
God.
you're gonna look alright.
No.
Really?
Like, let's see if I can find a high school day. As a kid, I literally looked like I snorted meth. Like, every day.
Like I snorted meth.
I actually looked like I took, like, pond water and injected it into my arm.
So where did the confidence come from?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think it was end of junior year. Like, people just started talking to me. And then, like, as I just talked to people, I just, like...
I think this might interfere with the mic. Look, can you hear that? Hold on.
I heard it for a second.
I think it's happened before, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, what's going on? Maybe like sustain. Yeah, I guess hold it right there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't like that sound. That sounded like it was about to explode.
It's like a TNT
I
from
was
Minecraft.
gonna need you to build a new PC or something, dude. That's crazy. But
like what I thought as like the popular kids like suddenly started talking to me, and I was just like, this is weird. Like, randomly, they just like knew my name and just like started talking to me. No, I was like, what the fuck are you guys?
So like the other people kind of give you the confidence, or did you feel like you? Like,
I made a lot of friends like even before I was like kind of like popular. Like, I wasn't like a popular kid at school, but like everyone knew me. It's like one of those types of things.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But like,
well known, but
Yeah.
you're not like the popular kid.
Yeah.
But, like well known.
like
Yeah.
I hung out with like the people that like some people didn't really like because they thought they were weird, and I hung out with like the people that everyone liked. I hung out with like the middle group.
Yeah, you were
And,
all
like,
over the place.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
was
you.
friends with fucking everyone. I think I had like one enemy in high school. And
Good for you.
you.
Good for you.
But no, I was like super easygoing. I think I still am. Like, I just fucking words just flow out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I
I know. I feel the same way, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying things.
I barely even think about what I say. It just goes.
I don't think about what I say. It's probably like the best thing about me and the worst thing about me at the same time. Did you find a
Oh
video?
wow, this is horrendous. Yeah, this is freshman year.
Wow,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not good.
That's
Look at that.
crazy. That doesn't even look like you.
No, it doesn't.
That's crazy.
This is not good. I hope you can see this. It's fucking terrible.
I don't know. If they can't see it, that's fine. But hey,
Fine by me.
they can see you now, so that's all that really matters, dude. That's all that matters. I'm sure I'll get some clicks just from people seeing you now. No joke, dude. That's how that works.
No, we lost like 10 viewers after I just started singing.
Oh, hey, nah. Honestly, you singing is fucking hilarious. I can't.
I know.
I know I can't sing like whatsoever. I think I might be slightly tone deaf to my own voice. You know how you hear your voice differently in your head than you do like on a video.
Yeah, like you don't like how you sound in a video.
I fucking hate. And for someone like you, like no one would ever think that because I literally have like 53 hours. How about 100 hours probably of like total like
That's true.
video of
There's a
me
lot of
talking
video.
out there.
Yeah.
And I hate hearing the sound of my voice. Like I hate it. But people say it's not bad, so I'm okay.
I
with
like
that.
your voice. It's very soothing.
Thanks, buddy.
If I was a woman, I'd be snuggling you all day.
Hey, what's
I
up?
might just do it now anyway.
But I guess as a man, I'll just have to do it.
I guess so.
I guess I'll have to. No big deal.
I guess I'll make exceptions.
Yeah. So so what do you think? So a lot of people out there, majority, don't have like confidence like that, and it's like it's a shame.
It is.
Because these are some amazing people. Everyone's so amazing. That's what I've learned from doing this. Everyone's awesome. So, how do you like get the confidence? I know you kind of got lucky. You kind of lucked your way into confidence.
I kind of did.
But like, what would you say to somebody that needs to
Literally,
be more confident?
all I did, it's the corniest piece of advice that I give you, but just be yourself. Like, even like, don't try to fucking fucking form yourself into something else that you think people will like. It's not gonna work because like it's not genuine. And so like, literally what I did, I was always a fucking moron. I just got more attractive. Like, imagine this, but like really ugly. And so people just didn't like me. People don't like ugly people. I don't know why.
People don't like ugly
It's just a thing. Like,
Yeah.
but like I got more attractive, blah blah blah. Then fucking like started talking to random people, and like as I talked to more and more people, I gave less and less of a shit of like, or like I would think less about it, because like usually 95% of the time people are just like nice. You talk to them and like no one's gonna give you a hard time.
That's what I say too.
Yeah, like people aren't just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing talking to me?
Yeah.
Like
everyone's really nice.
you just go out there. I know, like
That's what I say.
we just like there's such a misconception of social rejection. That was a bar that
That was a fucking ball. It's a misconception of social rejection. Wow, dude. What are you, Eminem?
I am.
Can you rap?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
That's something you
like,
can't do.
I can.
There we go.
I
Found one.
I
Found
can
one.
think of like.
Finally, bro.
I can think of like really like different words. Like I have a good vernacular, but like I
Good
can't.
verbiage.
Yeah, I can't like set it into a rhythm.
Yeah, I get that.
Like me and my friends, we do this thing. We'd say like, "Oh, we're talking about blank. We're talking about blank."
Oh,
You heard of
yeah,
that?
yeah, I played that game. Or
Yeah.
not played, but I've seen
I'm good
the
at
game.
that just because I have good vocab and there's only 2 words I need to fill in.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't make like every once in a while I can make like a whole sentence and people be like, "Woo."
Oh,
And I'm just like,
look at him go.
Oh yeah. But like, I was never able to like form entire like bars of just like lyrics.
I mean, you just kind of did. People, there's a misconception of social rejection.
Hey.
Boom.
That's a next Logic lyric. I'm
That
telling
is,
you.
that is a logical
I'm
lyric, to be
copywriting
fair,
it.
though. That's definitely a logical lyric. That's something his head ass would
That's
say.
actually or like
for
fucking.
sure.
Who's the guy that makes all the sad rap songs?
Like Kid Leroy.
Something N. It's like two words or 2 letters. I don't
Two
remember.
letters with an N. Come on. How do I not know this? I should know these things.
Where is it?
Right in front of you.
I literally find it in 5 seconds.
What song did they sing?
Load. NF. That's what it is.
NF. Oh, NF. I don't like NF.
You don't?
I don't. I
kinda
struggle.
like 'em.
I struggle to get into NF.
Yeah.
I feel, I don't know if it's just white people rapping. I have a real cringe issue.
Really?
Like I used to love Eminem. I
Yeah.
used to love him. Like my favorite. Then it just one day hit me like a truck. Like I can't listen to this.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who is this white
How have I
dude?
been listening to him?
And then Logic got bad for me, and then NF, and then like
I never really liked Logic.
I just can't. I can't listen to these guys anymore, and not just
You like
because
Jack
they're
Harlow?
white. Yes, I
Jack
do
Harlow's-
like Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow's so valid though.
I think because I
He'd
don't
be
know.
valid
he's-
at like a black family.
I think he
cookout.
has swag.
He
I don't
does.
know if it's because these guys are white. It's because they don't have swag.
Yeah.
Like Eminem doesn't have swag. I'm sorry, not anymore. Maybe back in
no,
the
like
day.
old Eminem was a shit.
Yeah,
Like,
because he
nowadays,
didn't
it's
really
kinda
give
like-
a fuck. Now I
yeah.
feel like he cares about everything.
It seems forced.
It seems so fucking
does.
fake, dude. Like be 50. Be your age.
He had a bar that he said no when your time's over, and he didn't.
And he
didn't
has
follow
no
it.
idea. He
said
has
it, you
no
don't follow
fucking
it.
clue, dude. He has. Like, it's been over for him for like maybe like 8 years now.
I did like his album after him and MGK had that little fucking altercation.
Oh yeah.
That album I
the,
kind of fucked with. But
Yeah.
like,
was
after
it,
that, I
was
never
it was it
listened
Music
to
to Be Murdered By, or was that
That was like the one with Godzilla and
Kamikaze?
everything. Yeah, it was Kamikaze.
Kamikaze was good.
Yeah, the one with Joyner and all
I thought that was his best thing he's come out with in a while.
Yeah.
I like that. It was pretty solid. But even that, like, I listened to it, and I'm like, oh my god, like my spine, like stomach curdles, like it's just, ugh. I get sick of it. Even like some like rap music in general, and just like, I don't know, I'm kind of slowly fading away from the rap music I used to
Yeah.
love growing up, and now I'm kind of just, I like soul music,
so many pieces of shit.
like some Otis Redding.
Yeah.
I love me some Otis Redding. You know, he died when he was like 26
Really?
in a plane crash.
When was that? A while ago or like?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
He like, you know, sitting on the dock of the bay. It's like sitting on the dock of the
Yeah,
bay.
yeah.
He never knew that song was big. He like died after he made
That's
it.
actually fucked.
That's so fucked, dude. Like
I'd be
imagine
pissed. I'd be looking down.
I'd
I'm
be
like,
looking
what
down.
the fuck?
I didn't get to fucking.
I'd start squaring up with God
I
and
didn't
be
get
like,
to enjoy.
why are you killing me for
I
this?
didn't get to enjoy myself. Imagine, dude, like you do something amazing just to not see it, like go through.
Oh my
you
God.
know? But what? So like that's his impact. What would you want your impact to be on the world, Zach?
I don't know. I haven't thought of this shit.
Think about it right now.
I'm just my own dude.
I'm my own too. You want to be happy yourself.
Exactly. That's all that matters. Your own happiness is the only thing that matters. But I think if I were to make an impact, it would literally just be as a role model, like as I am now. Like people look at me and just be like, I want to be in his shoes. Like I want to be happy doing whatever the fuck I do and like not really give a fuck about life.
You'd like to be an inspiration.
Exactly.
I guess that'd be nice.
I don't need to be like solving cancer or anything. I'm just
Solving like it's a math equation. 2 + 2 is cured cancer. I cured cancer.
Equals MC cancer.
Equals MC cancer. It's like a rapper. MC cancer.
That'd be a fire
MC
name.
Squared.
I'm copywriting that too if anyone ever takes it.
MC Cancer. No
I
joke.
might have to make a rap
He's
career.
the sickest rapper in the game, yo.
Dude, my roommate has a rap song.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
Adam.
it good?
It's actually not too bad.
It's not too bad, but it's not great. But it's like it's good for what
But
it is.
He made it like freshman year, and for like freshman year like rap creation wasn't too bad.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Good
we
for
played
him.
it in the weight room sometimes, and he like wants to kill himself. That's okay.
Nah, I remember on my basketball team in high school, we had some kids on the team that made some music, like just messing around, whatever. And we used to play it on like the bus rides, like to and from like games, whatever.
Yeah.
And he'd just be sitting in the back. His name was Kester. He'd be sitting in the back. He'd be like, and we're playing. Our coaches hearing him like swearing. And like kids don't, still in high school. Like you don't be going crazy in front of your coach. You might swear, but like you're not like. I'm not trying to be ignorant about it.
I know.
So like you're swearing, you're talking about smoking weed, whatever. And he's like in the song, he's like, "Guys, don't play this."
I need to stop making those jokes. Actually, I like say that shit to my coaches so much as a joke.
What?
And eventually, like, we'll be talking about times or something, or like talking about how much we're running. Like, I was signed up for like a 300 and then like 260s or two different versions of the 60. I'd be like, oh, I'm running 420 meters. It's my favorite number. And my coaches looks at me and like,
I'm 400.
like, I swear I don't actually smoke. I'm a fuckhead.
I just like to mess around. I like to mess around.
One of these days, we need to get tested, and I'm just going to be like, you thought.
you thought, dude. Yeah,
drug test.
Yeah, so you don't smoke?
No, not really.
Nah, I don't smoke. So it's
I did like in high school, but I don't really do it anymore.
I don't drink either. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink or smoke.
Good for you.
I am holy. My body's my temple.
Holy damn. Holy O'Donovan.
My holy moly. My body's a temple. I just go to Wendy's instead. Like everyone's got their vices. For me, it's like Wendy's and like sugar.
Hey,
Hey,
food for the soul.
Food for the soul,
what I'm
right,
saying.
dude? It's 2 a.m. What better?
Honestly, being fit is overrated.
So overrated.
So overrated.
You know how much work it is?
I know.
I know you know. Like
Fucking
I don't
cheats.
know. I just kind of started working out like recently.
Yeah.
I never worked out before. I was against it. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just get fat and like be okay with it. Then I started getting fat and I wasn't okay with it. So I had to start going to the gym, and even just going to the gym, like I go like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Which isn't like it's not like I'm grinding, like
No, that's that's a good.
It's just a
number
good.
though.
It's good.
I think
5.
I went like 4. I did every other day when I was training.
Yeah, which is probably
it
what
was usually
makes
like
sense.
3
3
or 4.
or 4, and but I'm trying to do 5. It probably ends up being 4. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, maybe even 3 some weeks. But because I my plan is to also work out Friday, Saturday. Like I worked out today. Sometimes on Friday and Saturday, it just ain't happening though.
It's not it.
Like it just ain't gonna happen on those days. So those days are up for grabs. But yeah, like even just starting working out, like takes an hour away from your day. Maybe 2 hours because you have to get there and back, and then it's an hour and a half workout. It takes 2 hours away from your day. You get tired. You have to eat more. It's more expensive because sometimes you have to get a gym membership. Like luckily we have one, but gym membership, paying for gas. It's like taxing to go work out when I could just sit on a couch instead.
That's what I'm saying.
and
It's
get
a lot
fat.
more. It's a lot more rewarding for the soul.
I guess
to-
you
to
really
just,
need
like-
to like be looking at it that way.
Yeah.
Like you need to go in there and be
Like,
like, good for me.
It is rewarding if like when you go to the gym and you finish, you're just like feel good.
But when you finally like get to see some progress,
Yeah.
like that feels really
It
good.
feels great.
I never had felt that really until
Yeah.
like just like maybe I started working out in like September, like late August, September. And like, it's been a couple months now. I can kind of see like the direction I'm going in, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Like I'm
in the
not
mirror
just
in the
like
morning.
I'm not just like a cylinder. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
not a cylinder. I'm not a rectangle anymore.
that's really all it was. It was just this was me, dude. This was me the whole way through. But yeah, it was. So you had work today too. So you work as well.
Yeah. What do I do? I do Tuesday,
What do I
Thursday,
do?
Sunday for work.
What do I work? Where do you work?
You know Wamaset Lanes, the
Oh
bowling alley?
yeah. I seen you come back with the bowling shirt before. I want to go there while you're working.
Dude, you have to.
That'd be so
Oh
funny,
my God,
dude.
it's lit. I get free bowling,
I'd make
free
you
golf.
bowl. You could get me free bowling. Really?
Yeah, you don't pay a dime.
You got it in like that, or you just will do it?
I'm just that guy.
I'm just that guy. Can you bowl?
Yeah.
What do you bowl? Say you were to bowl like 10 frames. How many points you get?
What's a full game? I don't remember what a full game is.
It's 10 frames. I think.
Is it 10?
Yeah, it's
probably
like
215.
You're a fucking nasty bowler.
I'm not that great.
215's awesome.
I say anytime I break 200, I'm happy.
Who's calling me right now?
I was about to say, I thought it was coming from my phone. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, who's got the?
I looked at my phone. I was
who's
like,
got the? Speaking of, actually, let me make sure it's still recording. Does your phone keep recording if you get a phone call?
I think.
I've never had someone call. Isn't that crazy? I've never had someone call me.
It's a new, first time for everything.
Dude, this is a fucking the podcast of first.
It's a lot of firsts.
That might be the name of the podcast when I put it out there. Podcast of first.
Maybe the virginity podcast.
The virginity podcast, because we're two virgins up here.
People are gonna think we're talking about fucking all day, and then we're just gonna nope.
No,
gonna be a bunch of random shit.
But we do flirt. Me and you be flirting
intensely.
back and forth.
They should see it off camera. Oh my god, the intense eye contact makes me absolutely rage. I'm just shaking in my boots.
Makes me rage. I'd be walking back to. When I was walking to class, I'd see you walking out. Legs start shaking. I'm like, dude, oh, here he comes.
I'd see you like half a mile down the road.
That's the hardest. That's the most like awkward part of anything.
I know.
That might be the most awkward thing in the history of ever. Seeing someone. First of all, we knew we'd see each other. Too.
Yeah.
That was the toughest part.
I was like, when am I getting to see Dan?
Because I'm like, sometimes I wouldn't see it. And I'll be like, fuck, dude, where was my Zach?
Where's the lawn, bro?
I needed a little something. But like, I'll be like at the bridge. You'll literally probably be like 0.2 miles, like all the way away. You can see that
entire road.
And then I just walk, we
start.
both know we're there.
Yep.
We're both like looking up, looking down. What was that? And then you finally get there just for hey.
And it's like,
hey, see ya.
Like, a little lip bite.
It's like the most. How do you get like? Can we just all talk about that together with everybody and just have the whole world sit down and be like, when you see someone from a distance, don't
look at them.
Don't make it awkward.
Dude, awkward space is the worst thing to exist.
Oh
like,
my
you hold
God.
the door for someone that's too far away.
Oh, because like if you don't hold it, like you feel like by the time it closes, like you could have. It's just you held it anyway. Just be a good guy.
Like 10 minutes, and,
then you watch them just slowly jog towards your door, and you're like, oh
you're
my
like, wow,
God.
it's taking too long.
Or when you're at a 4-way stop sign or something. And then you kind of go, they kind of go, and then you both just fuck, and then one of you decides to go.
Now when that happens, I just get pissed. I'm just like,
do you get road rage?
Not like bad, but like I get it.
Some people like
if someone's driving slow in front of me and I need to get somewhere, I'll just be like, fuck you. I'll just get pissed.
Some people turn into a different person in a car.
Yeah.
Like you ever seen someone get real road rage like crazy?
It's terrifying.
And like they won't be like that in any other setting.
Yeah.
It's just roads.
I know.
I don't get it.
Riding people, and I'm just like, oh.
I wonder why. I think I have some of the least road rage. Like sometimes, I find a way to blame myself for a lot of things, or at least I'll think it's my fault. And so even if someone ahead of me is driving a little slow, it's like say it's like a 25 and they're going like 23. When we probably should all be going 30, 35. Like it's 25, but we all know what we should be going right now. It's a nice open road. Then I'm like, you know what? They're driving the right speed. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I gotta really adjust. But then But then again, sometimes you just want to get somewhere.
I'm a little speedster.
You're a speedster.
I drive too fast.
How fast would you say you drive on the highway?
On the highway, like 85, 90, something like that. Usually, I try to keep it 80 just for the sake of my car.
I mean, my car is a little shit box.
Yeah.
So, and whenever I go over like 40 miles an hour, the thing just like shakes. The tires aren't aligned perfectly, so it's just like slowly takes me actually right. Takes me a little right, and then it's terrible.
That's how mine is.
It's a terrible car. Don't you have that? Your car's not bad.
It's not a bad car. The alignment's just not good. Because sometimes, like, I'll be coming up on a turn and I do not slow down enough, and I'm just like, skirt. And like, I hear every fucking belonging I have in my car just instantly regret ever being in my fucking car.
They regret it. Your running shoes are pissed.
I was like, fuck. I was like, do I have anything valuable back there?
My biggest thing is probably not turns. I'm pretty decent on turns. I'm good with like highway. I'm good. I'm a decent driver overall.
Yeah.
The worst part about me driving is the stops, the short stops.
Yeah.
I wait for like the last second and then then everyone's just like, dude, you were just doing fucking fine for like 8 miles, and then all of a sudden, like, when we get to like off the highway, that's when you suck.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. I just got bad timing, I think.
I got really good at braking, which is a really weird fucking thing to say.
I got good at stopping this.
I'm fucking great at braking.
I'm great at it.
I used to tell my friends, I would like look at them and be like, "You're not gonna even feel this," and I'd like come to a stop.
Nah,
like,
it's slick though. Like if you really got a real good brake, the body won't even move.
I know.
Whereas sometimes like I'll be jamming that shit and it's just like. What are we doing, dude? It's fucking grow up. I gotta be better. I don't know. I gotta be a better driver. That's one of my 2022 goals. I guess. You got any New Year's resolutions?
No.
Any goals or anything?
My goals come to me as I live.
You're fucking amazing. You know that? You're like an amazing human.
I love you too, buddy.
Any goals I have, I just achieve them that day. So, like,
that's not what I mean.
But it's true though. It's like, who needs goals instead of just actually doing it? Like, I think that's kind of what, because in a normal person's life at your age, maybe they hadn't done it all yet. So they'd want to learn guitar, or they'd want to learn like how to hunt, or like they want to go hunt more. But like, nah, you've done it. So like, you're like, all right.
If you need tips on anything that ever happened in life.
So how do you just start doing stuff? You just start.
Like I'll see like a YouTube video of like someone doing it, and I'm like, that was kind of sick. I want to do it, and I just do it.
Like that day.
I look up a video of like how to do it, and like. I'll make like a little plan, like how I built my bed frame, like got all my shit. I watched a video on how to do it, like what I needed.
So you built like the whole bed frame, like
yeah.
You didn't buy one and put it together.
I got all plywood, shaved it down to what I needed, and then like
I shaved it down. Oh my god! Dude.
Stained the wood. It's like a nice like oak wood color. It's like dark. I'm proud of it. I'm a proud man.
Is it like?
It's sturdy.
It's sturdy. It ain't like rocking at all.
I've had some pastimes in that bed. I'll tell you what.
I was one of them. I was one of them. Let me tell you, dude. That bed.
You're not just a pastime.
I ain't a pastime. I'm the time. Dude.
You're the main dish.
It's my moment. This is my moment. That's my moment up there. That's wow. Good for you, dude.
I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna say it's quiet, but
but it ain't bad.
Hey, maybe I did it on purpose just to let my roommates know. I'm just like, woo!
Do you woo? Do you?
Yeah. No, I don't actually. Imagine, dude. If I was a woman and someone wooed, I'd turn around and just like.
I'd leave. I'd get out of there. I don't care what's going on. I'd leave. If I heard a woo.
I don't know. Maybe some people are into that.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, that's really funny. If the girl doesn't stick around, maybe
if it
she
was
just
like my girlfriend, I might do it just fuck around.
Just to be funny.
Yeah, but like if it's just some person I'm hooking up with, like.
Nah. So you don't got a girlfriend right now, though.
Not at the moment.
So you're an eligible bachelor.
I am an eligible bachelor.
All right, hold on. I got this. So, all right, women out there, the 4 that are watching, he is a eligible bachelor. He is not ready to date, but he's ready for your company. And
I'm ready for mingling.
He's ready. He's young and single and ready to mingle, and he is tall. He's a handsome guy. He runs. He plays guitar. He hunts.
I might kiss this kid right now.
I might kiss him too. We might both kiss at the same time.
Two
together.
guys in a basement. What are they gonna do?
Just kiss. And so he's ready for you. So just hit him up, dude. He's open to all comers. He's a very social human.
I am.
So
if anything, I'll be your best friend.
Yeah, for real. If worst comes to worst, he's like a car ride away. So
exactly.
He'll come get you.
I love driving too.
Do you love to drive?
I do. Everybody fucking hates driving. If like my ex lived like an hour away, or like she went to Northeastern, so she was in Boston. I didn't give a fuck about driving. I was just like, I would start jamming. I just put on like some rap songs that'd be like going off to it.
Yeah, you're pulling up, listening to like some Mac Miller.
Dude, my playlist is the craziest diversity. It's so weird.
It's like, you got it right now. Actually, you know what? Don't send it to me right now. It probably would be the best thing for the camera.
We'll see it.
But I'll see it one day.
Like,
you have Spotify?
I have Apple Music. You got that student discount. What can I say?
I got a student discount.
Do you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, go switch over to Spotify.
Fuck. No, I had Spotify and then I switched to Apple Music.
Why?
And, like, I forget why I did it.
Is it because it's like compatible with the phone?
Yeah, I think
better?
it's like it's better with like iPhone.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of did it.
It's like it's like marginally better, I'd say, with an iPhone to have. I'll say
like
that
at this point,
sure.
I'm so used to it that I don't even want to switch to Spotify.
For me though, like Spotify, no one could ever get me off of that. I think I'm like, dude, I get 5 playlists made for me every day.
Really?
You have 5 daily mixes.
Oh yeah, you get
every fucking day.
I used to have premium and I'd get that shit
every day. Like, isn't that crazy?
Kind of lit.
5 like 40 song playlists, each made for the 5 most common genres you've been listening to recently. Every day.
Is it like new songs or is it like ones you've listened to?
Some you've listened to, some new. Talk about it.
That's a good way. I love discovering new music.
And then they have a Discover tab. They have your on repeat where like instead of making your own playlist shit that you've been listening to recently, they legit do it for you. And it's real good because it knows exactly what I've been listening to. And then there's more playlists each based off the genres you listen to that they change refresh every day. It's just incredible. Being a music guy like I am, like I love music.
Yeah, music's the shit.
It is. It really is. Imagine that like it used to not be here. When was music invented?
Probably as long as humans have been alive.
Because it's not, you just gotta like
in like the tribal chants.
Yeah, because that counts. That counts as music. But like, imagine not having like every day, like, because we have it on our phones, you know?
I know.
Like, dude, that must have fucking sucked.
I would have blown.
Needing like a CD player even. Like even when CDs were a thing, that was new. Like way back, you needed like a legit vinyl, like a vinyl record.
Dude,
that's awful.
You can't. That's not portable.
It's not portable.
Like
at
I
all.
can't be. I'm sitting in class and I'm bored out of my mind. I just like pop in, listen to some little TJ or some shit.
Little TJ.
I was like, yeah.
Like I wonder. Like there's so many things I've made. Like we can listen to music whenever we want.
Yeah.
We can call, text, do anything whenever
we have, like,
we want.
every bit of information we need in our pocket.
At the fucking tips of our fingers.
I know.
Whenever
and, like,
we
you
want.
don't appreciate it because like it's always been there.
It has, and
It's
I wonder.
It's become normal.
You think it's good or bad?
Yeah. I think it's bad, but like, it's not like
in
terrible.
a good way. It's
like,
bad in a good way.
Not like the worst thing.
Yeah, like
people are starving somewhere else in the world. Like,
yeah, like it's nice. I'll take it. You know, it's one of those things. It's like it's got a lot of like. It's kind of like I think of it like this. I think of it like Wendy's, like fast food. You know.
Yeah.
Real convenient. It's convenient.
Yeah, it's just always there.
It's reliable. It just feels good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's greasy, but
then if
good.
McDonald's got blown up, you'd be like, "Fuck, where am I gonna go now?"
Like, then what do you do?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You don't
like,
realize until it's gone.
We don't have imagine like if everyone just lost your phone for like a day.
Is
there any movies on like phones going like? Not like I feel like there's some movies where like phones or like something like that, like people try to take over the world using that, whatever. But is there any movies where like the phones just stop working?
No, I don't know.
That'd be a good movie. If someone did it right, that'd be a good movie.
Probably end up being fucking outbreak of just like violence.
Like, do you think people would
know
know
what to do? They can't yell at each other over the phones. They just start beating the fuck out of each other.
Because even think about like waiting for your next class, right? You'll be sitting in like a hall. You don't sit there and look around. You don't sit there and talk to people if you don't know anybody.
I'm just chilling there.
You just go on your phone, dude. It kind of ruins everything. It kind of ruins social interaction in a way.
I've gotten a lot better with that because like even in high school, I tried to put away my phone. I kind of stopped thinking about it now. I just kind of like do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would try to limit the screen time I have. I would limit it to like 5 hours like a day. I think I forget what my weekly shit was.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's so hard for me to tell because my music is I'm aux on everything. I'm always playing music.
Yeah.
All day long.
I know my phone's on, just like doing whatever, and I'm not even using it half the time.
Yeah.
But Like, I've gotten better at just, like, talking to random people and making friends if I'm just, like, not doing anything.
Just
Like,
go up. Hi.
hey, what's up?
How are
They're
you?
just like, get the fuck away from me.
Some people just ain't in the mood. Like, you know?
They're, like, studying. Like, hey, what's up? They're like,
No, I don't gotta talk to you. I don't gotta talk to you. I get it. Nah, I
fucking lank.
lank.
Get away from me.
Good way to describe you. You lank. Nah, I was talking to, not talking to, like, obviously the hockey team, but like the goalie on the hockey team.
Yeah.
He sits right in front of me in one of my classes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He's a great kid actually.
Really?
And so first day of class, like I needed like a group to be in, and like I didn't know anybody in the class, so I just leaned up. I was like, "Yo, you guys mind if I join you?" Because like I know they play sports, and in the end, like I love sports, so I can talk to anybody that plays.
I don't know, I feel like you're
any
a
sport.
wicked social guy.
I can, yeah. So I could. So I was
Yeah.
like, hey, like, you guys mind? And they were like, yeah. And I talked to them, and it was real, like, nice, a social talk, whatever. Next day, I was behind him again, and, like, I tried to, like, say something, and he just wasn't in, like, the mood to talk, which is fine.
It happens. It does happen.
Because some people just like to just lock in and be in the class.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah. You know? Didn't really, it wasn't, and he tried to be nice about, like, I don't want to talk right now. You know what I mean? Like, and you gotta kind of be able to pick up that social cue.
Yeah, that's important.
Because then, like, you can end up really, like, ruining someone's day.
Yeah,
like,
that applies, like, everyone,
he just kept
too.
talking, but if it's like that, like, he's not even gonna remember that even happened. You know, he's just kind of like trying to get his work done. Maybe he had a bad day or something. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like guys like me and you, like, we're pretty happy. We have majority good days.
Yeah, I
So-
got everything I need.
That's how I feel too. I have everything I need, and like what I want, I go get for the most part.
Money would be cool.
Money.
Fucking hate paying rent. That's okay.
Oh my god, right? You
Oh
pay
my
for your own school and rent and everything.
As of now, I think if I keep like doing as well as I am right now in track, I'm pretty sure they'll give me like something to cover a good portion of my scholarship. But
That'd be so dope.
yeah, it sucks right now because like the time that I use to work out takes up the time I could use to work, so I don't really have time to make my own money.
They
I
should
have to,
pay you. Have you tried to be a barstool athlete?
No.
You remember when that became like a thing for like a little bit?
I got I applied for it and they got me like a thing of what I need to do, but I just like never like went through with it.
That'd be cool. You want to be
I
a
know.
DOD-Cast athlete?
First ever?
First ever DOD-Cast.
Bro, do it. I'll put the link in my bio. The fuck? Give me a hat. I'll start wearing it at meets. That's it.
Hat looks good on you, dude. Look at you.
I'm single, as I said.
Yo, you're gonna get all the women now, dude. With the DOD-Cast hat on.
Dot on
Come
my head, baby.
You know what's actually funny though? I had my uncle. He bought me 3 hats. He bought 3 hats off me because he's the goat.
Yeah.
He bought one for himself, and then he said, "Give 2 away to whoever." Do you want that to be your hat? Because that could be one of the 2 I give away.
I would want absolutely nothing more than to own this hat right now.
That's your hat. That's your hat.
Is
it comfortable? Does it fit your
It's
head?
actually extremely comfortable.
Is that the size that fits your head? You think?
No, it's actually like miraculously comfortable.
All right, that's your hat, dude.
This might be like the most comfortable hat I've ever worn.
Yeah, so it's you. That's yours now.
This thing's sick.
You're a DOD-Cast
Can I
athlete.
take the tag off?
You can do whatever you want. It's yours now.
Virginity's out.
That's this first unpacking. On the
ASMR.
show. First ever purchase on the show as well. Not even a purchase because it's free.
I feel like I can't wear this backwards. Actually.
You can't.
I hate the ones that have that.
Yeah,
I am
hate
a
it
forward
too.
hat guy. I fuck with both.
Yeah, I think you definitely rock the
This is
forward.
mad
hat.
comfortable.
It is. It's warm too. That's the thing I didn't realize. Like,
Hey,
but when
buy
I
the
walked to
DOD-Cast
class.
product. This shit is mad comfortable.
Yeah, it's nice, dude. See? So yeah, yo.
Quick plug.
DOD-Cast athlete.
Hey,
You're-
DOD-Cast athlete. Hit him up for some scholarships. He can give you like $5 maybe.
I'm gonna give each athlete $1. Be like,
I'm
yo,
gonna give you a $1
$1
discount off the DOD-Cast store.
yo, honestly, no, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna hit a bunch of athletes and be like, yo, I'm gonna give you a hat and $1, and then that'll be your payment. And all you gotta do is just say when someone asks you, just say yes. If someone's like, "Are you DOD-Cast?" Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that's the end of it. No posts, nothing in the bio, nothing. Just that's
yep.
what I do. And you know what? The best part, you can do other shit too. So if you do ever
what I
fill out
mean.
that Barstool thing, you're still a Barstool athlete.
You know what I
But
want
you're
to
a
do?
DOD-Cast
You know, like the energy drink Rain?
Yeah.
I want to get a sponsorship from them because I always drink that shit in the morning whenever. Like, I don't drink energy drinks much, but if I do drink one, it's that.
Oh, you should then.
Like,
I ask him.
I
Hit him up
DM'd
again.
him fucking, like, literally like, a couple hours ago. I was like, you guys do like
couple hours ago.
athlete sponsorships? I was like, give me some free drinks.
And you give me free because you give them too much money. You give them
Please.
free drinks. You're like, I'll post you every day.
Bro,
Like,
I'll literally walk around my track meet holding up the can.
hey, that's all they care about, dude. Because like, think about it. How many followers do you have on Instagram?
15-ish, 100.
1,500. You put something on your story, you probably get what, like 400 views on it, something like that. 300 views on it.
Something around
Let's
there.
just say, that's 300 eyes, and they all either know you do track or maybe they are athletes themselves because those are the people you attract. So probably reaching 100 people that are actually legitimately looking at you holding a product. That's pretty good numbers for
That's
them.
some revenue. Hey,
That's some revenue.
$3 a can. I hope Rain's listening right now. $3 a can,
Rain.
400 people. They buy that, guaranteed 1,200 for you.
Yeah.
Just for sponsoring me.
Just to give them drinks, dude.
And
And that's every time. That's every time you post.
That's what I'm saying.
That's mint. And,
I'm
if it
taking
was
this clip and sending it right to Rain.
if it was a real post, if it was like a real on your Instagram, you post and like you put the shop now in there, you put like your code, like Zach, code Zach, and Zach Track.
It's gonna just be Zach.
Track Zach.
Once you go Zach, you never go back.
Once you do track with Zach, you never blow your back. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. You could make a brand though. You can make a cool brand. I might make you a logo after this.
Dude, actually, I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, I kind of want to make a DOD-Cast logo.
But DOD-Cast, do you
Yeah.
make logos or do you do that shit online?
I Photoshop for like shits and giggles. Like I've done it like a few times.
I like to mess around. Like
Yeah.
I think you know what? So in my business class, yeah,
I fuck with this one.
It's basic, but it ain't bad. It gets the point across. It's a
does.
podcast
There's
called
a microphone.
DOD-Cast. That's about all you need. I might make like a little more like intricate one day, but that I don't know. But yeah, I take this one class. It's called what is it called? Managing Teams and Projects.
Uh-huh.
And it's the whole entire class. We do a simulation of a business,
Mhm.
and the first thing we have to do is make the logo. And I just made it actually.
Really?
Hold on. We made it in like 20 minutes.
Is it fire?
I think so. Ready? It's called Ohio Beans.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
What are in these beans?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Can you see this?
Could delete his whole project.
Can you see that?
That's kind of fire.
Yeah.
Like, that's something you see in a grocery store.
That's what you like. Couldn't you see that? Ohio Beans.
That's sick.
And we just made that in like 20 minutes.
You have to make the product now. Like,
Yeah,
you can't just
right?
make that. Like, that's too fire.
I know. I think that's a fire idea.
Have to do
Ohio
it.
Beans. We need to move to Cleveland, but
The day my face ends up on a can of beans is the day I can just die happily.
Zach's Beans, dude. Z Beans, yo. Z Beans. I'm gonna start calling you Beans.
Wow.
Who is called Beans? Isn't that like a nickname in like a
That's
TV
like a
show or
relationship
something?
thing. Yeah.
What's up, Beans?
So, I mean, you can. Like, feel
Yo,
free.
I'm about to start calling you Beans, dude.
I
No
encourage
joke.
it, actually.
Yeah, but yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call you Beans, and when people ask me like who you're talking about, I'm like, yo, I said Beans on the podcast. I'm like, who? I'm like, yo, Beans. Like,
Beans, bro.
I'm just never gonna explain who.
Dude,
They'll just have to see.
that's how you get views.
That's how you get
Beans,
views.
bro.
They'll be like, yo, who's Beans?
Yo, watch the DOD-Cast.
Watch
Episode,
the
whatever the fuck it is. Watch it.
53.
Start to finish.
So okay. I think how much time we got here? Let me see how long we've been going for. How long would you think we're going for?
Hour 15.
Hour 25.
Oh.
Not bad. Honestly, I think we're pretty much good here. But how was your time here? How was your time on the podcast?
I enjoyed it very much.
Is this
If you need another episode, I'm always here.
is this what
I
you're
have-
down the street.
I have too much shit to talk about.
You have I don't know how you have the time though. I don't know. Surprisingly, I was able to get you. I don't even know. I mean, you seem like you do so much shit. Like,
I do
don't
way
know
too
how-
much fucking shit.
I don't know how you do it, bro. I do this in school, and like I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
It's
sometimes.
like fulfilling. You do all this shit and you like get home and you're like, okay, I did something with my day.
that's nice.
That kind of gets me through it.
Yeah, I
So,
guess
like-
so. I guess
Like,
so.
yeah. I mean, if I'm like sitting down all day, it's like nice, but then I'm just kind of like, I should have done something.
It's
today.
nice
I
for a
feel
day.
unproductive.
It's
Yeah.
nice to relax.
Exactly.
Like, but it's not good all the time. So
Yeah.
having stuff fill up your day like a podcast, like
Exactly.
what
Like,
better?
I was so hyped when you texted me this. I was like, yo, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Our texts are killer. I screenshotted it because
Really?
you were like 6:30, and I said yeah, and then what I said I was like dress warm. You're like nothing I'd rather do than be in a cold dark basement. Little did you know, it ain't that dark down here. Dude.
Oh, it's bright.
Studio.
Feel the
I
sun's in
know
my
it
face.
is. I wonder what it looks like. I've never sat there. So I might have to do that before we leave.
Never before.
But never before.
Hey, the Virgin Cast. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, right. This is the Virgin podcast. All right, buddy. So I enjoy myself.
Of course.
Thank you very
enjoy
much for
myself very
coming,
much.
dude. I appreciate this so much.
Any amount of time we get to spend with you is time very well spent.
The GOAT. You're the king. You're the
You're
best.
the king.
dude.
What are you talking about?
Yo,
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll catch you.
Once this camera shuts off, I'm violently making out with you.